Service, and today I have a lot of news to tell you guys. Well, Black Ops 3, the reveal trailer comes out today, and before that comes out, I guess, I want to sort of make sure that everything we know so far is basically accounted for by me, because that'd be really cool, and I am so excited for this game, man. Treyarch makes probably the best Call of Duty games. Advanced Warfare was the best game in a couple years, basically since Black Ops 2, but that's just a single game by Sledgehammer, so I can't say if Sledgehammer's record is completely fantastic yet, because Modern Warfare 3, well, I didn't like Modern Warfare 3, and no one really else did, so that's another thing. And then, because, Treyarch, with the last two games they've made, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, they've been amazing and they've been fantastic, so I really have a good feeling that this one will be fantastic as well. I mean, it's Treyarch. They know what we like, they know what we love, they know what we want, and that's just going to make for a better game. So, starting out, I'm going to go with sort of the obvious facts, the more commonly known facts first, before I go into, the sort of deeper knowledge and stuff like that. So the first obvious fact is that single player, multiplayer, and zombies are all returning. That's pretty much a given with Treyarch. You're gonna have zombies for sure, and of course you're gonna have multiplayer, single player. There's no Call of Duty anymore without multiplayer. You know this. You guys know this. So that's out of the way. And a lot of things with Black Ops 3 also that are more commonly known are the fact that it's in the future, that we have with the Ember trailer, teaser trailer that released a couple days ago, we have upgraded humans, it looks like. So that's also a nice thing, that we sort of get a more abilities in our game. It gets us a little bit more variance and stuff like that, so that's nice. That's very nice. Some of the more less commonly known things though have been released a couple days. I can't really say who I got it from, because, well, it's commonly known. It's from a lot of people that have said it, so I don't really know exactly who leaked it and all, but I will definitely say what is there. So a cooperative single player is confirmed, and that actually sounds pretty nice. It sounds like something what Halo's doing, except the only thing is, if they're adding a lot of these features into single player, a lot of people don't play single player that much, or at least if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you play multiplayer more than single player. So the time you spend in single player isn't really going to be accounted for, because you're spending so much more time in multiplayer. So I think it's definitely a good idea to focus on single player a little bit, but I don't know if they're gonna go complete balls out with single player, and multiplayer will be like, yeah, don't worry, it's there, but I don't know if it's gonna be upgraded or not. So that's one thing, but it's Treyarch, so whatever I say here, it's really, don't take it with a grain of salt. Take it with pretty much as much hype as you can get, because Treyarch makes the best Call of Duty games that we've known so far. And a cooperative single player would, I guess, allow a lot more people to get in the game and stuff like that. It'll make it a lot more playable, because I know a lot of people have sort of this mentality that single player is boring and they don't really want to play it and they want to go straight into multiplayer. And this may allow a lot of people to get into single player, because they can sort of play with their friends and have a better time than if they were playing alone. For some people like playing alone, some people like playing with friends, so this way they can get a more massive audience with it. Either way, you can still play it either single player or cooperative campaign, so that's not an issue if you prefer one or the other. So that's nice. Also with the single player, it is set in 2063 at least. That is the latest that we know. I released a video a couple days ago talking about the secret Black Ops 3 website that came out, and it's really cool. You guys should check it out. I'll have it linked in the description below, annotation on the screen. And really, I want you guys to sort of learn like what kind of things are going on in the campaign, what setting is it in, what locations are we going to be in, what time period, stuff like that. That's what basically the website says. And to even add more confirmation that website's true, David Vonderhaar, sorry, he on his Twitter page basically named himself the CEO of the company that's in the actual website. And that adds a lot of more credibility and stuff like that to it. So there's definitely a lot of connections between that. So I do highly recommend you guys check that channel out, see what's new, see some of the secret features that you may not have seen before that relates to campaign, the time setting things. Even if you're just a multiplayer fan, it'll tell you what kind of time period we're playing in, and some of the more features that are in the game also you may be able to learn through looking at the website. But anyway, getting back on topic. Multiplayer, oh my god, multiplayer. So it looks like there's 3 different ways you can play the game, with 3 different characters, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but it basically says that there are 3 different types of players that there's 3 different types of players that you can play as, these 3 specialists. So I'm assuming it might be like a Battlefield system, where you have sort of 3 different guys who have, 3 different abilities and all. But then again, I don't think Call of Duty will be doing something like that just because it ties so down to Battlefield and it adds a little bit more restriction. I don't know, it's Treyarch, so I know they're gonna make it work somehow. So if they add something like that, I would like to see it. I just don't want it to be a restrictive motion where if I play this character I cannot completely do anything else, because I don't know, that might be bad news, because a lot of people like to vary the playstyles within the game itself, not just within their class and all that. So that's definitely a possibility that I think Treyarch can do very well if they try hard enough, if they do it right, of course. But yeah, multiplayer is going to be multiplayer as it is. It ties into sort of the futuristic setting, so we're going to have upgraded movements as well. And Ghost was the first game in the Call of Duty franchise to sort of really understand the new dynamics of movements, and well, basically no one really cared for it, and I didn't really care for it either, because it wasn't that great. I mean, you had vaulting and you had sliding, and like, what else? It's not really anything that you're gonna use too often. It's not gonna be something really cool or something really exciting or anything like that. But then Advanced Warfare came along, and we all know Advanced Warfare, my god, that exosuit is so fun to use, so epic, and it adds a lot of variance to the game. And I think if they're gonna focus on movement, which I can see here, since it's so early that this information is coming out, if they're focusing on movement already, that means it's a pretty strong part of their game to say, like, right out of the bat, movement's going to be a big part of the game. So I'm assuming they're going to go more with the Advanced Warfare route and make, exosuits and boosts and stuff like that over Ghost route, because some people didn't really receive that well. I didn't personally. I thought it was just a little bit annoying, honestly, that they were focusing so much on movement and not actually focusing on the biggest problems of the game. But I mean, what are you gonna do, man? So anyway, that's multiplayer. There, of course, multiplayer is not gonna really come out with too much information now. That usually comes out during the August era of Call of Duty, I guess. And on to zombies. So zombies, we all know zombies is coming back. It's a Treyarch thing, and this year they're gonna add an XP system that allows you to level up. I'm assuming this means you can also get unlocks too. But honestly, for zombies, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. My favorite zombies was Black Ops 1 zombies, because that game didn't have like all these different connections within the thing. I didn't really care too much about sort of the story of zombies. I just sort of loved getting with a group of friends, playing it really casually, honestly, and just sort of going to maps like Kino Raton and 5 and having a good time like that. That was where Kino Raton, man, the best map in zombies by far is Kino Raton. That map is so fun to play on. There's so many ways you can play that. It's like all these like crazy power-ups and stuff. That map is classic zombies. I love that map so much, and that's what I hope. I don't know if they're gonna do the entire game on that, but I definitely want something where they add a map like that, or a sort of mode of zombies where it's just like, not exactly Kino Raton, but where it's a lot of like classic gameplay, where it's more survival based and not so much story, transit, zombies, whatever that thing is based. So that's what I like a lot. Black Ops 2 definitely did have this a little bit with the Nuketown DLC. I like that map a lot. That map is by far my favorite Black Ops 2 zombies map, because it's so much, it really does tie back to the whole Kino Raton 5, Der Riese aspect of zombies, where it's survival and it's like this really nice map, like this map that has a big theme that you can definitely see with it and stuff like that. And that's what I really like about zombies a lot in that sense, not so much the transit sense. I know a lot of people like that as well, and I know a lot of people think Black Ops 2 Zombies is the best. Good for you, man. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying I'm just saying that's not my style. I'm just saying that, if you like that, then sure, I'm sure Treyarch's gonna go down something like that, because it was received so well in Black Ops 2. I just wish they also had a mode like Black Ops 1 Zombies also there. So not as bad as Black Ops 2, because the non-DLC stuff in Black Ops 2 Zombies that was survival based, I wasn't a huge fan of compared to Black Ops 1 and World at War. But I don't know. Let's hope they change that, I guess. So anyway, that's been my sort of Black Ops 3 recap. I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, go check out the secret Black Ops 3 website I found the other day, and that link will be in the description, annotation on the screen. You know how I do it. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys are excited for Black Ops 3 as I am, because man, it's Call of Duty and it's Treyarch, so this is gonna be a huge game that's coming out. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and the other channel I did. Oh, quick mention, I guess. I made a really nice video a couple days ago. About a week, no, it was actually a couple days ago. But on my other channel, so go check that out. Please check that out because I really want to know your support. I want to know how you guys think of these kinds of vids. It took a lot of effort, so I really want to know. Would you guys like me to sort of do both, like commentaries on this channel, really high quality stuff on my other channel, or you know, how basically would you like it to go? Because I don't really think it's gonna be a big deal if I do both, because honestly I love doing both types of videos. But let me know what you think. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to both my channels because it gives me a lot of YouTube money, and that's how I can afford all this. Well, actually I don't make money on YouTube, but anyway, thank you all for watching. See you all in my next video. Bye.